Alright, today I'm going to go over elite zombie formations for mid-range and long-range players. The first thing you want to do is you want to switch out Kati for Layla. The reason that is because every other drill officer either increases the person's attack or reduces the enemy's HP, or sometimes both. But Kati only reduces the attack of the enemy troops. And then there's melee and mid-range killer, which doesn't really do anything against an elite zombie. So that's why you want to switch it out for Layla, because Layla just boosts your attack. That's just easy way you can put your buffs in. And then comes the formation. So first I'm going to go over the long range. You basically want max zombies, and then one of each troop type for front row, which I apparently did not set. Do I have the right? Make sure, yeah, okay. No. Okay, well, we're gonna fix it on the fly. So move that to 0, then you want one of each troop type. Max doom cannons. I actually don't even have enough to fill a fleet because I'm not using a max fleet buff, but we'll do that later. Alright, so let's move this to the max. Do I have any leftover? Then the sniper is the next best thing, but nope, I fit it perfectly, so this should be the proper formation. You can see I have one of each troop type. And then since at C34 the cannons are the best, that's why I use them. If you're C30 to C33, you would just use max snipers and then fill the rest with probably cannons, I guess, is your or EMP cannons. No, actually, you'd want to fill them with uranium cannons. And then I'll set it out. You can see fast motion that it kills the things one by one, and it hits maybe your cannons like one time, but that's still is better than nothing. Now comes if you're a mid-range player, you want max stormtroopers. So let's see if I set this up right. I might have not. Okay, I have one of each troop type for front row, one of each troop type and max stormtroopers for the middle row, and max zombies. Now here's the key difference. Oh, and actually I should change this because I have more to... I couldn't fill an entire fleet because I don't have enough Havoc Dominators, but you want to make sure that you only have 3 back row troop types. So ideally at C35 you would have 1 light energy shielder, 1 Cobra sniper, and 1 T11 mortar cannon. But since I can't fill a fleet, I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna definitely lock this and then fill the rest there. And then do I have anything left? No, I don't. Okay. So somehow I deleted everything. Okay, let's just go from scratch. Let's go from scratch. I'm going to put everything to 0. You want one of each troop type, and then I'm not even going to fill the Havoc Dominator yet. One of each troop type minus 1 back row troop, which I will not include the laser cannons. As you'll see, I'll skip right over. These guys are going to have 0. Okay. Then I go max here. If I have leftover, I then fill that with the Doomsday Cannon. If I have some little leftovers there, I have, 3 left over there. So now you can see I have one of each front row, one of each middle row troop type, max zombies, and max havoc dominator. And only 3 back row troop types. Ideally, this would be 1, but I can't fill up fleet. So I'll save this. And this is, I'm going to slow this down because you'll see how the walk is important. Because if you include the 4 back row troop types, it will end up hitting your stormtroopers before you want it to. But by having only 3, it does a different walk. So it starts hitting the zombies instead of, and then it'll hit the rocket launchers, and then it'll hit the machine gunners. And then, yeah, see, it walks straight to the back row instead of walking to your Havoc Dominators. And so this is good because you maximize your damage. But because I'm a long-range player, my stats are, I switched back to long-range. I'll make a quick video on why that was. You can see I have 639 long-range attack and only 359 mid-range attack, so there's going to be a huge difference in what I actually did, but yeah, it's a I like 500,000 more damage just by having a long range versus mid-range. But if my mid-range stats were similar, it would be closer to that 150,000. Not as close because these do slightly less damage because their attack is slightly less than the mortar cannon, but they make up for it in terms of other stats. But yeah, that's the case, and that's how you get your formation for Elite Zombie. All right, talk to you later.